Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. France are looking to go forward now. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Dembele. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot at goal! Goal! France!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Doué. Dembele plays it through. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get rid. But they've got it again. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's quick to get rid. That's a throw. O'Reilly gets into a good position. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. And it's there! England are back in business. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
England restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's been hooked away. Stones. Plays a sharp little ball. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, shooting chance! Deftly away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Chouameni. All played for Dembele. Dembele.
Might want to be careful there.
Bellingham is the guilty party there. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Koundé. They've won a throw in. Rabiot, and he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had it nicked away. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Dembele. What's going wide left? Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Stood up well to him there. And it's Bellingham. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then. He has a look out, and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
England leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Kane. And here's Bellingham. And here's Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's found a way through. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Here's a chance. Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Nicely weighted ball. Rooney! And there's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Eze, good driving run, and he's picked it up out wide. And that should get the job done. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Eze! Oh, split-second reaction.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
England have their third corner.
Le numéro 24.
Oh, good climb! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Le numéro 5.
England visibly... Chance! And that's a tidy finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Dembele, caught offside that time. England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Now that's well seen too. Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's managed to get chance for a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Le numéro 20.
So can they do it again?
À leur place, le numéro 12.
Terrific effort!
25.
Oh, denied at the last. They're up to 5 corners now. He leaps for it! And that is faded wide.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Gently done. Akliush.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Now there's a fox. Tries a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Cherki with the short one. Just eases him off the ball. England have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Oh, that is a great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Kane. Rapidly approaching the end. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Cherki. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Kane.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rabiot.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Palmer. And here's Eze. And this is Kane. Chouameni. Akliush. Hernandez. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Rice wins the duel this time.
Il y aura
Eze.
6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Tries to pass it through. Eze. He's got away. Chance to do. Bullish header! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Akliush. And Cherki. Cherki ventures forward. France have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cherki. Great challenge, time to perfection. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England advance, just quietly doing their thing. Their eyes now...
Up next.